Because
Yeah.
the people them really have love for themselves as well. And and look up these big words that them a put on them to see what the man them a talk about. So them not trick them.
Yeah, because in real life, Bolo, check it out. When they come out here and flaunt those big words, how many Jamaicans understand what the words mean?
Not a lot.
Huh?
Not a lot. As I said, the illiteracy rate is ridiculous. So
Exactly.
it's
You
just one of the
understand?
things them with them bank pan to, You think them easy?
Yeah, and they know what they're doing. You understand? And this is why when they came
Yeah.
out with the propaganda, the people who really don't understand running with it. And sometimes you can't blame the people because if they're not educated enough to understand what we're gonna do, we can't cuss them.
Yes, yes, definitely.
And I have,
Somebody in a chat say for bless you. Abina say for bless you.
yeah, man, big up yourself, man. Thanks.
Hi Blue Eyes, what's up? People they appreciate you, man. Don't worry about the Bible say there is more of them that is for you than those that are against you. You understand?
True.
Once you stand for righteousness, you don't watch your numbers them. The numbers then can be deceiving. There's more of them that have love for you than, trust me, you don't ever believe. If you go out, you would have see how much people embrace you in a real life and protect you.
Yeah, man, when I go on the road,
Understand?
it's like when I go on the road, I've gotten just love. I've never met one individual in person that shows me hate. And, most persons always say, London, you're not afraid. And I learned one thing in life. Whatever you're doing, if you feel comfortable doing it and it is valid and you're not afraid, why should you be? When people tells me and asks me if you're not afraid, what they say don't make me be afraid because I don't feel afraid. I'm not doing anything wrong. I love my country. I love my people, even the labor rights, the people who support the labor rights. One of the main reasons why I never really answer to them in any disrespectful manner is because most of them don't know better. If I'm talking for my people and my country, I can't disrespect persons because they're disrespecting me. As a critic, I have to learn to take criticism.
Yes, that is true. More importantly, once you know that you're serving God and God is by your side, you can't fear anything. You
Yeah, man,
understand?
he's my guidance and my protector.
That's right. That's right. That's the fundamentals of it all. You know?
Yeah, but it's hurting me. Like, persons may not understand. I may be on the media with a smiley face most of the times, but they don't really understand what I'm going through. It's
Why
like
me not
I'm
lie?
fighting.
When me watch a video of them, me can see it. And I say, boy, this thing are real. Cause me see here so the other day say, you have to go take a break. I mean, no say the things where you see, and how the people them are suffer, how the government are react, it get to you.
It's
You see it,
terrible.
man.
Bolo,
You see
it's
it,
bad. You
man.
don't see they're no ticketing you for driving with one and $5,000.
What? If you drive with one hand?
You didn't know that?
No, I don't know all the intricacies about that law, to be honest with you, But just
Darling,
know, say, the things that I have heard, it is quite clear that them are trying to remove, in my opinion, they are trying to remove as much persons off the road and make them criminals. That's the only thing I see this law is doing. And that's the
Bolo,
aim. Get the people them off the
the
road.
laws that they import in the poor class of Jamaicans, they're ridiculous. Listen, I saw a young man on the media venting that he got a ticket for $5,000 because he was driving with one hand. No, I thought that was just something that he was saying. So knowing me, I'm gonna run to Google.
Yes.
So I ran there and I asked Google, if you're driving in Jamaica with one hand, can you be ticketed? Google tells me yes.
Mighty God. What?
You can
So
go
you
and look
have
yourself.
to have both hands on the steering.
Exactly, and it also goes further to say if you have something in one of your hands. So imagine these police officers can say you have a cigarette, a joint, a lighter, your phone in the other hand, even when you didn't have anything in your hand. These rules, listen, these laws are ridiculous, yo. The poor is going to be poorer, and it is sufferation on the nation, and it hurts me a lot, Bolo, because you know why? A lot of persons who are coming at me, they're facing the same challenges, but still they're taking out their frustration on me. while I'm not the one that imply these laws. I'm not the one that, vandalize in the country. I'm not the one that have my knees on their neck. So at the end of the day,
Yes.
it's more painful to see that the same people who you're taking up for, that you're venting for, they're coming at you full blast, 100 miles per hour for no reason. You understand? For a person who don't really care about them. The Prime Minister don't care about the
The man
Jamaican
that
people.
wants spell still, The man that wants spell, So you have
They
to
don't
pray for them,
care.
man.
They don't
You have to
care.
pray
We
for
have
them.
a leader that is a hypocrite because he's on one hand fighting certain issues in Jamaica, and on the other hand, he's over there fighting bigger issues. Because when we have a leader fighting to get unredacted documents, that is an insult to the nation.
What type of document?
Unredacted.
What's that? Explain.
Those documents are documents that have the true version of information that you want to hide from the court.
Oh, you're talking about the case with Mr. Beresford?
Yes. You understand why?
I mean,
yeah.
I said it on my platform, and I'm on record. And I can say this to Andrew Holness. His actions is any well-thinking Jamaican would believe that he's guilty of everything that they suspect him of and more, based off his actions.
Thank you. And they say actions speak louder than word. Why would you go to court to fight for stuff like this? You understand? And at the end of the day, the only objectives, the main objectives why he's fighting for those documents is because we're going to hear that, remember, if he get the original documents, copies won't be valid in the court of law. Okay? The originals are the ones that are valid, and when we have a government fighting for those, because if you go and look for it, Bolo, I can send it to you. What the unredacted documents reveal is originality.
Yes.
Originality. Yes. And when he says...
Yeah, they want to remove certain things, certain things from it.
Exactly.
Because you don't want the public to peruse those things.
That is sick. Why would you want those documents? You understand?
As a public official, it's like you sign up for a job and you don't know what is expected of you, and you want to change the rules of the job. You're a public official, brother. We need to know how you made your money. Exactly. Right now, we don't know if you are a thief. Exactly. We don't know if you are laundering money. We just don't know. It's up in the air for speculation.
We don't know. Go yourself, Bolo, and look up the information and read it up. I actually have the affidavit. I have the affidavit that was sent to Parliament, and it was filed from when, 2024? And I have that affidavit, and when I read it and I look at the specifics that Mr. Holness are fighting for, the Jamaican people don't need anything more to see that we have a leader that is evil and is a criminal. Why we need to fight for things like those?
I have one called the Craig Beresford second affidavit, March 2025. Is that one you have?
I think the one that I have says, I would have to go look at it. I think it's either 24 or 25, where they send the names on it where they refer to was Tam Tavares, Vincent, Juliet Holness, and Most Honorable Dr. Holness, that one. And also, what's her name? Lowe, Colleen Lowe. That's the one you have?
Well, this that I have is 108 pages.
All right, the one that I have, I actually could read a bit of it to you. Let me see if I have it on my other phone. And I'm telling you, boy.
In the meantime, this one says that the claimant, first claimant, Andrew Holness, second claimant, Imperium Holding Limited, third claimant, Positive Media Solutions Limited, fourth claimant, Positive Jamaica Foundation Limited, first defendant, Craig Beresford, second defendant, Kevin Stevenson, third defendant, Integrity Commission, and fourth defendant, the Attorney General of Jamaica. It says Craig Beresford, being duly sworn, make an oath and says as follows. I am the Director of Information and Complaints at the Integrity Commission, first respondent in these proceedings. I was appointed at that position on July 14, 2020. My address for the purposes of this affidavit is care of the Integrity Commission, 3rd to 6th floor, Sagicor Sigma Building, 63 to 67 Oxford Boulevard, Kingston 5 in the parish of St. Andrew. The fact and matters disposed in this affidavit are true to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief. I exhibit and mark CB1 for identification and index bundle of documents, of which one referred in this affidavit. I have read the affidavit of Mr. Andrew Holness in support of the fixed date claim form filed on December 20th, 2024, the Holness affidavit, and the second affidavit of Andrew Holness in support of fixed date claim form filed on February 3rd, 2025. Oh, she not ready yet. It says here that examination of statutory declaration. As the Director of Information and Complaints, I have a duty to examine all statutory declarations filed with the Integrity Commission and to make such inquiries as I consider necessary to certify or determine their accuracy. The examination of statutory declaration, including the statutory declarations, the subject of this claim, is undertaken pursuant to the Act and the particular section 732 and 42 of the Act as part of the discharge of my statutory duties. I may request information from declarants and third parties to determine the accuracy of a statutory declaration. Generally, to determine a declaration network and the changes to it, all assets, liabilities, and incomes must be declared or identify the source of the fund. Identified, full stop. The source of the funds must also be identified and provided by the declarant and or third parties. The omission of any of this information will result in an inaccurate calculation of the declarant's network, and consequently I would not be able to accurately determine whether their growth or decline that may require explanation. So man, I say, if you don't give me all the information that I have required, I cannot declare your assets and liabilities certified. Period.
Exactly. And Bolo, that is the reason why they're fighting Section 14.5, because therefore you would have to declare where you get your things from. So they don't want to have to explain anything. Okay, right. So if they should have said, okay, then you have 10 trucks and it doesn't match up that the pay that you're getting couldn't afford you to live your daily life and buy 10 trucks. They don't want to have to explain that.
Yes. Yeah, and that's why he went on to try and, he asked the court to remove the very section of the act that deals with illicit enrichment because he deemed it to be unconstitutional.
Section 14.5.
Yeah, and that's why, I mean, when I look at that, I say, well, hold on. You are the man that actually laid this law down under your tenure. You didn't realize at that point that it was unconstitutional. Now that you in a hot water, all of a sudden it's unconstitutional.
It become unconstitutional.
Make it make sense, bro.
It's fierce and dry eye, and this pisses me off because you see, at the end of the day, if you can remember Bolo as far back, you remember when America wanted to do a treaty where they want the Jamaican government to basically rid Jamaica of scammers because of what was going on with the scammers in Jamaica and the elderly Americans. Remember, it's from them time there, you know. From them time there, Mr. Holness never wanted to go in the agreement because if he gone into the agreement, it wouldn't stand for one, it would stand for all. When they said that scammers supposed to...
You don't really have no choice now, you know, because the government of America play a hardball. When it comes to them US dollars, going out of the country when it could be staying in and people are get robbed, them not run no joke with that, right?
Alright, you notice they're clamping down on scammers since the past month?
Yeah, because remember my lady, the Carly Lake. Remember, say I share
Because
and
we
things.
Carl Lake say, and
Yeah.
Mr. Holness, this is why I tell the Jamaican people like Bolo, honestly, it's because I'm a strong-willed person why this doesn't break me. I'm telling you. But
Yeah, it is
and
a lot.
out,
Yeah, man. It's true. It is a lot. It really is a lot.
it is a lot. It is a
It's a
lot.
lot, man. It is a lot. Honestly, it is a lot. You
Bolo,
know.
and putting their actions into what is happening, you wouldn't feel it that way, but our silence becomes so loud, it's unbearable. And when I look on social
Yes.
media and see people cheering on that when you organize a protest, the protest doesn't go how you want it, and they're cheering it on and they're happy about it, that hurts my heart.
Yes. I mean, they're sadly misguided. Too late is gonna be the cry.
Mr. Holness
Too late is
vowed
gonna
when
be
he
the
was
cry.
opposition leader, I vowed to rid corruption, and all he does is support corruption. Remember what happened with Azan, Mr. Azan? Remember what happened with Fenton
Yeah.
Ferguson? 18 dead babies, and Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Holness stand on his feet and he said he will not stand in parliament beside Portia Simpson Miller because she's showing no sign of resigning or holding Fenton Ferguson accountable. But still, Christopher Tufton have 37 dead babies plus 2 of the babies that were missing. Remember them find them outside dog feed and them carcasses.
Yeah, I heard about it. I wasn't on the scene at that time. But
You
when I came
understand?
on, I heard that reference
Exactly.
many times.
Over
Many
40
times.
babies get infection because the nurses was only using 2 nebulizers on these babies. So at the
My
end of the
God.
day, look at all the monies the other day. Look what happened. $695 billion. No procurement receipt to show what happened over health ministry. 53.4 billion over labor and security ministry. 902 million over
Trillions
education
missing, man.
ministry.
Trillions missing. Trillions.
3 trillion gone missing again, and this man don't show a single sign of. Look at Andrew Weekly. Now, what I happy for, and what many persons need to understand, not because the court grant him the injunction to block the Integrity Commission from charging him, that doesn't mean anything big. It just
That's a
delay.
minor. That's a
Yeah, it
minor
just
win.
delay the process because
That's a
they will
minor
never
win.
win the IC.
Yeah,
They cannot win the
none of them
IC.
eventually doesn't win the IC because the things that the IC put in their document is a matter of fact.
Exactly. You
It's
don't see all
facts.
FLA. You don't see
Yeah.
FLA too. Go get injunction and they turn it down. But they grant them
Yeah.
leave to appeal. This
I
is
am look.
sick.
I am waiting. I am waiting on some news on the FLA. I think.
Yeah, they,
Something. I believe some things has happened because I was listening to a prophecy about July. Something supposed to happen in July with the FLA, but I don't think they put it in the news yet. But I'm waiting to hear about it.
yeah, but remember that they blocked the injunction that they filed for. The court didn't give them the injunction to block the reports, but they gave them leave to appeal.
Yeah. But what I'm talking about is not the case now. I'm talking about persons being removed from the FLA. There's a
Actually,
prophecy.
when
There's a
Shane
prophecy
Dallin, all
about them.
right.
Some persons being
You see,
removed.
when you know how these people trick us, Bolo, when Shane Dallin took office, and let me tell you something. Shane Dallin saved me from a big case I've had back in the years, like maybe about 18 years ago. So he was basically my lawyer, yes. I know him
Okay.
very well. I have his number. I know him very, very well. And when he took office, and remember, basically everyone at the FLA resigned. You remember that snare when he found out that the X6 killer and X5 killer and the inspector was using the same gun license. You remember that incident?
Yes. Yes. I heard about that.
And when that happened, I have so much respect and ratings for that man, on top of the ratings that I already have for what he had done for me. And when I look and see a man get a gun license 25 days after I'm dead, that pisses me off. When they when they destroy the software with all the evidence, with the persons who approve this license, all of that is disappearing here, that it can't be replaced. This is sick.
I tell you.
Yo, right now, Bolo, you see the country, Jamaica is only for the rich right now. And you know the next hurtful part? When you ask one of these diarted persons what Mr. Holness is doing, you know see the big building them where I build up, you know see this, you know see the highway, you know see, that has nothing to do with the poor. The
I'm not even him a build up no big building. And them now work on the site and them now get the contract fee. And them talking about if we don't see. Where's the money for those contracts going? Outside the country. It's not circulating in the economy.
Right now, the Spanish them and other Chinese them are the one who getting the money.
Undefeated.
Let me tell you something what is going on to Bolo. Jamaican people don't realize that the things that the poorer class of Jamaican should be benefit from not working. The roads and the hospitals. Now when they're talking about the dinner points, I look at this and I said to myself, with all the points that they take off people's license, when you drop in one of them patrol and bust your tire and bend up your rim, shouldn't you take a receipt to the government so them add price?
I believe so. I have been saying that. I think there needs to be a law where I can charge the government for bad roads.
Exactly.
Why am I paying taxes, Virgin? Why am I paying taxes? Come on now.
Maybe I saw persons with cement bucket and shovel fixing the potholes down the street. This is a sick situation we're going through, we're facing, and what they're doing, Mr. Holness, is allocating money, giving his MPs to fix their divisions just to use for political tools, but the rest of the country staying there begging. You don't see what Rhoda she did the other day. Go down to Manchester, go call out everybody and give them work and then send the bill go to municipal. You know see what she do?
Out of order.
Huh?
Out of order.
And then when they keep the meeting, I saw in the meeting talking about is Bantan, they're trying to Bantan the work and must remember voice note. No, by right, you're supposed to go to the municipal with your intentions as an MP and the municipal approve. And then you go ahead and do your work. How dare you? Go in your division, call out your people, give them work, and then send the bill to the municipal. That is disrespectful.
I'm telling you.
So they want to bypass the rules and regulation. Right now, how I see this country is running, they do what they want to do, and we are living under dictatorship. Jamaicans are living under you don't see, the man come threaten with the other day, say I'm going to start prosecute with. Bolo, you don't see?
Yeah, me see, and I was going to mention that to you, because I wanted to hear your opinion on it. But you see, the hypocrisy of it all is that Dana Morris Dixie came out and told us that the government is the one that developed the website. Why they not send our prison to tell we lie?
And endorse
it. The people?
Exactly. The lies that they have told us and misled the Jamaican people is unheard of, but still they're coming.
And she is the Minister of Information. Imagine that.
Thank you.
The Minister of Information giving us misinformation about a website that has to deal with people's sensitive information being on it. Who is the developer? Who runs it? That's important.
And then when they sit down and see that the Jamaican people looking out, then come say the government is in full control of the website. These people are freaking narcissistic.
No, they never said that, They said that the money is going straight to AdPem, but the developer still own the website.
And do you remember that? You remember when the monies just came in that they were saying that 300,000 US and $15 million still didn't hit the AdPem account as yet?
Oh yeah, because of the 45-day something contract for them hold the money.
And also, did you heard of the website that keep 30% and say it's for chargeback?
Yeah, I didn't me talk with their name Lascelles.
Yes.
Lascelles, I think I didn't everything. I didn't me talk. 45 days. But what may I say? Why would you sign a contract like that? Everything about this is crazy. Why would the government want...
No idea. Remember AdPem and they don't go into any formal agreement. So they does that on their own. AdPem said they don't have any formal agreement.
No man, listen what me I say. I know just that alone. The inception of it is this. Why would you make a private developer develop the website?
That is the first.
That is the first thing. And even if you did that, you made them develop the website. They said they did it for free, but they got 15 million US for it in some way, shape, or form. Like, it don't cost that much money for develop our website. That's a basic website to people when I get to understand.
Okay.
So
Is
them deceive we all I know, them deceive we and tell we say they are doing it for free like them are doing some type of help. But then they take out
exactly.
$15 million US out of the money we're supposed to help people with for them. I think a 50 million US or 50 million Jamaican. Don't quote me on that. Me can take correction. But I think about 15 million either US or Jamaican. That money could be helping somebody. So you could have paid somebody to develop the website well cheaper. Make sure that the government are run the website or own the website. And then you wouldn't have all of these. It a be a shadiness that I'm going with.
Look here,
A be a
remember that.
so great.
Look here, Mr. Holness using Amber Group from COVID. Did you know that it was Amber Group that owns the website where people was donating money for COVID-19?
Years ago. Yeah, man. Me know, man. Me do a video on it, man. Me know.
Okay, so he's using long time. And when you go and look at what Amber Group
I stand corrected. Somebody say a 3 million US. 3 million US. I stand corrected. 3 million US.
Boy, right now, Bolo, I'm telling you this. I just happy for a few things. I happy that I'm able to take care of myself. My finance is not really from Jamaica. And, you know, I happy I can take care of myself. But on the other hand, I feel it for my people. You know.
Yeah, me tell people all the while, me say, London, if London was a selfish person, London wouldn't have on the internet at all these things. London would do some other things and do some regular video on TikTok and enjoy herself. But she genuinely care about the people.
Bolo, when
you
I
understand? She's not for herself.
When I just came on TikTok, you know what I was doing? Dancing to the rhythms and making funny videos. That's what I was doing.
But that's your personality.
Exactly. That's what I was doing, dancing and making funny videos until I posted a video when they put the $1,000 minimum wage. And I posted a video stating that I pay my workers $29,000 per week. I had 3 workers.
That was your first video?
That was the video I make, and they turn on me, and this is why I turn on the government.
Okay. Okay, so you were showing them that don't even make sense because look how you treat your workers. I didn't know that was your introduction.
Yes. That was the video I make, and they come at me full speed, and I say, okay, fine, I'm going to show you all what time it is.
Yes. My goodness.
And that's when I turn my attention to Mr. Holness. And some persons always say, oh, you live on Mr. Holness's name. And what they don't understand, I never want to give the Jamaican people the idea like I'm going at them. And this is the reason why I always address Mr. Holness, because he's the one I'm talking to.
Right. Me love when they say, good morning, Mr. Holness. Sir. I'm very respectful, sir.
Right, I have to be respectful. Never want.
No, but you see, your video them have to reach him, you know. Because you really talk to him, you really talk to the phone, video like you talk to him. Mr. Holness, I'm doing the same thing on my platform.
Yeah.
If you watch my video them, I'm here to talk about someone, I say, so Christopher Tufton, you really do that? Like me in there in front of me.
Yeah, you have to talk to them like that.
Really, I know how to
You have to talk
Thank
to them
you for the
like
gifts,
that.
guys. You have to talk to them like that, man.
You understand? And guess what, Bolo? They're watching us, you know. They're watching us.
Of course, I know they're watching us. Mr. Cole Big up, I know they're watching us.
They're watching us.
I know they're watching us.
They watch
somebody
us. They read the comments.
Somebody link me and say when I for somebody from that PMP I say one of the senator them when I ask about me, I said, who that Regina? Because I do one piece about what I'm saying in the so them a watch me.
Of course, and guess what? They're also reading the comments to hear what people got to say.
Yes, because it's important to them.
Yes.
It's important.
So this is why we know that we're doing a good job. So when the haters keep on coming at me, I love them. I don't have no time to show them any hate. Bolo,
but guess what, London? They realize we're doing such a good job that Andrew Holness now is on full-blown attack to take down pages.
Exactly.
But you see this platform, because of a certain country that Andrew Holness linked with, I think it will be done on this platform more than any other platform.
You want me to tell you what they do?
But guess what?
They break into my WhatsApp, you know.
If people know the law, lawsuit can reach them in the Nkaka.
Exactly. Listen, they're breaking my WhatsApp. And you know what they try to do? They try to hack in my TikTok by sending me a message with all the TikTok logo and say I should send them a code from a number.
Yeah,
And
all the nonsense there.
and I'm doing this and doing all of that. And I just act for a minute like I was going along with them, and then I say, you all get the hell out of here, I'm not stupid. They try several times to hack in my TikTok. I mean, they hack into one of my WhatsApp. I don't basically use that number anymore. I just listen to them sending me all kind of bullshit. I have nothing in my phone for them to expose, because I imagine they would want to go in my phone to find something to expose me. You know, I remember when I just started speaking, you remember, I don't know if you remember that they used to use my father against me, and they totally forget
No,
that
I didn't catch it in the first. Remember, say I like 2 years ago. Me did kind of catch on the
Bolo,
this world.
when I came on, I was telling my story, and not just telling my story. I was basically updating them, even at the court when I was going to court with my father, because you know I locked my father up and charged him for what he did to me when I was a child, and he was charged for 5 counts of indecent touching, and they run with that at me. When I just start talking, they run with that at me, and I have to enlighten them. I say, you guys forget that I'm the one that came out here and tell you all my story and update you on my court dates and let you all know what's going on.
All right, sorry to wake you. All right. Yeah, London, these people are evil, you know, man, because
They're evil.
you're a victim, and that type of crime that was committed against you is one of the crime them where it never leave the person really. The only way you can truly leave you is if you have Jesus Christ as a comforter. You
Exactly,
understand?
you find your
And the
peace.
only way you can truly leave you.
Yes, and they find
You live in a peace.
They realized that they couldn't break me with that bolo, so they cut that shit out. Listen, I'm unbreakable. I find my peace, and I believe in God, so I'm unbreakable.
That's right.
They can't break me.
That's right. Amen.
They
Amen.
can't break me. I'm
Amen.
unbreakable. I just
Me
love my
admire,
country.
man. Me admire, man. Me see a respond to some comment and me say, yo, these people, boy, y'all looking real stupid right now.
Exactly. It's today one of them said, Bolo, today I laugh till I cry. Bolo, today I laugh till I cry. Somebody comment on that one of my videos and said, me need a miggle teeth, me chat too much. Bolo, I couldn't stop laughing.
Somebody said something about some donkey face business or something.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo. Me like, what? Yo, brother, only just eat the lady, brother. Look how LONDON45 look good. No, man, only just eat the lady, brother. Just because I love man, brother.
Yeah.
1 p.m., brother.
1 p.m.
Or some man who see a reply to me and say, if I did some woman, then it wouldn't so bad. But some man who live on the internet a gag for Andrew, bro. You know, brother, must come from a certain community there, brother. You know,
it's
bro.
Crazy, Bolo, but guess what, Bolo? I appreciate you on the fight. I watch you a lot of times. I may not come on your live, but I watch you at the For You page.
Yeah, man.
You know,
man.
Yeah, man.
You know the thing going on, London.
I appreciate what you're doing, because it's not many of us can keep up the pace. You know, a lot of us get cold feet and stop. But as long as things are out there for us to speak on, we'll continue to speak. And like I said, I appreciate you. You know, you're one of the warrior, and we'll never stop fighting this fight. We're doing this together for the people and for the country, yeah?
That's right. That's right.
So I'm gonna get myself ready, because I'm going out to dinner. So big up yourself.
You say you cook dinner now?
I'm going out to dinner.
Oh, you go out to dinner? Come here, say I can't cook. You go cook dinner now.
Boy, I wish I could do them cooking stuff, but I don't bother with them things here at all.
All right.